amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sidemen, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to Idiotbox Television, episode 74. We will be talking about it's no longer safe to go outside. Yep, my name is Whippy.
Troy Everett.
And I'm Drummer, y'all. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go on to the roll call.
Let's just chit chat for a minute. Let them get on.
Yeah, we're gonna chit chat for a quick second. We've got an ongoing debate right now. Either I'm a cheap bastard, or DJ Trumptastic is a cheap bastard. So you guys out there, if Drummer's microphone drops, let us know. Let us know if his microphone drops, because if his microphone is dropping on your end and it don't sound very loud, then he's a cheap bastard. But if it doesn't, but if it sounds good to you and it sounds fine, I'm the cheap bastard.
If you let me talk, then maybe they can hear my microphone and see that you are the cheap bastard, because my microphone sounds well. And I don't even have to talk loud. Look, we can go back to how we've been doing it. Testing 1, 2. Hey, I'm reading out just well. Does everybody hear what I'm saying? Hold on. Here you go, right here, Troy. Hold on. I got it for you, Troy. This is gonna be good. Right here. Number 10.
What's going on, Tina?
The words that are coming out of my mouth. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Long Beach is in the building.
Oh, that's my brother Ill. People coming through hollering at me. Wait a minute, what did he say? Mike is drummer. Hey, Ill. Does my mic sound good or what? Tell me. Is my mic whack? Do I sound low? Do I sound too loud?
We got to as we go through as we go through it, if it drops or whatever, we'll see.
Come on, let's conversate. So we're talking about it's no longer safe to go outside, as in the COVID. You got to go to the store and watch your bike. He said Mike is fine, but
Mike is good.
We're talking about it's no longer safe to go outside, which could be a lot of things. What would you say, Troy? Safe to go outside. We got this new weather going on. It's snowing in Dallas, Texas. Come on.
Wow. It's not safe to go out there because they can't drive in the snow. They cannot drive in the snow out there in Dallas. Y'all can't drive.
They probably closed everything down. Yeah, they keep going in. They closed everything down.
Where?
In Texas.
I didn't keep following it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So if anybody knows has any family members out there in Texas, and hopefully they're safe, everybody's safe and sound, but let us know. All I know is I'm seeing on TikTok people jumping out of their cars as they slide down the hill. Stay in your damn car. If you get on some ice, you don't get out of your car.
It's slide. You feel like, yes. Malloy, we appreciate you as always.
Always. Mr. Malloy, hopefully he comes on too. Our brother from another mother. Still praying for y'all. Justice for Jalen. And it's no longer safe to go outside. London Brown, our numero uno, has made it on. Appreciate it. Also, let's give them a quick reminder. We also have new 30-minute episodes. We call them the Royal Court. They come on. We've had 2 published so far. If you guys haven't seen it, you can go to the YouTube or our Facebook and watch it. One was Drummer and I, or Sharif and I, talking about boxing, and then Drummer and I were talking about Ed Reed. Was he right or wrong? Pretty good content. Go ahead and watch it, share it. If you missed it, go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on all of our pages. Plus, you can also see it on.
Let me go ahead and put the graphic up that has our tags. There they are. You go to those different tags: the Facebook, the YouTube, and the Twitter.
Now, we got anybody,
Love on all those platforms. Go ahead, Drummer.
we got somebody that wants to come on the show. Put up the link. Got to have your camera on and your microphone on so we can see you and hear you at all times to be in a lit place.
Right.
Just make sure if you come in, make sure you have your lights so I can read your lips. Lights on.
Good evening, Mr. Porter. Clifford Porter's made it on. Thank you for coming on tonight. We're just talking about it's not safe to go outside anymore.
Be coming on.
When it comes to the police, when it comes to your neighbor, when it comes to these terrible drivers in Texas that can't drive in the snow. We're doing well, London. We're doing pretty good. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Okay, good.
Good.
So, what does that say? Drumtastic, your mic is a little low.
Right now, I've been talking. I haven't even said anything. Now I'm talking. Is my mic a little low now, Sheena? How is it now, Sheena? Come on, Sheena.
Sounds like a Radio Shack mic.
Man, what?
Is Radio Shack even in business? Does anybody know if Radio Shack's in business? Drummer went and got a Family Dollar mic. I told him.
Yeah.
Nah, see, look, that's the second person that said it.
I've been going out there for the song.
Yes, it's low.
I've had the same mic for the past 4 or 5 weeks. It's a tad bit low. Yes, it's low. Back up off, my sis. Okay. Well, if y'all say, hold on, let me go. I just go in the settings and turn the mic up some more.
Yeah, turn it up a little. Kind of sounds muffled. See, look, man, I'm trying to tell him, but no, he's.
Oh, it's on muffled. It's on muffled.
It's doing what, Mr. Porter? Oh, he says it's fading. Is that kind of what I said before we came on? He hates it when I'm right.
Yeah, I was going at it. Yeah.
I'm not debating that you're right. You know I re-looked it up a different way. So before you wasn't saying that. So now we just trial and error on the way that I re-looked it up.
Show him the mic. Show everybody the mic, please. Just show him the mic. Just show him the mic, please, man. Please just show him the mic. You're not gonna show him the mic? All right, I'm gonna leave your mic alone. It's fine for this episode. We'll make sure he get it fixed. See, he has it hooked up a different way from what he had it before.
Because I don't care because I'm gonna get my chance to have everybody. All right, so here's my. I buy DJ equipment. I buy equipment. So they gave me a mic that came along in a package deal with some DJ lights, and this is the mic. It's been just fine until I hooked it up a different way.
Look at that mic. That looks like it needs to be put in a bass drum somewhere. There ain't no vocal mic. Man, what is that? That's an ambient mic. Oh, I love giving Drummer a hard time. That's my brother from another mother. That's all right. That's all right, man.
Because I'm you back. Now, hold on.
But at least you got up at 3.
What happened?
Hey, that's such a brown thing to say.
Wait, what happened? I missed that.
I just said that
What's that?
at least you got up for free. At least you got up for free.
That's all right. When I went
Yeah.
mic, they didn't have none. So it's all good. But this mic been going on for the past, 4 weeks I've been using this mic? I think it
Yep.
sounds fine. How do I sound now, people? I done turned it up, moved it a little closer. Now he's got the thumbs up on it.
Yeah, sounds great. Damn free mic. Well, anyways, what do you guys think about, well, there's a lot of violence going on out there in the world, and we just randomly put up it's not safe to go outside. Do you guys feel safe out there in public?
Well,
Mass shootings. Go ahead, Sharif.
yeah, I mean, I feel safe, but at the same time, is how you move. All depends if you do. I don't go to the club or nothing like that. So, but other than that, it's how you move. It's how you move.
Okay.
And how the surroundings, and I don't be around big crowds like that. So some people can be around crowds, and then you gotta watch their back. But it can be anywhere. Even when a woman or a man goes to the grocery and there's somebody that needs something real bad and want to take something from you, and you have to be aware of that.
Right.
Okay, we got Christy in the house. How's my mic sound, Christy? It sound good? Thanks for joining in, Christy.
Thanks for joining. We if you missed it, Chrissy, we were giving Drummer a hard time about his mic.
Okay, so
Let's see. Lachey Malloy says, I feel safe most of the time. However, the presence of cops is a trigger for me. See, that's something to talk about. I think that's for the black community. That's usually a huge trigger, and it shouldn't be.
Right.
It definitely shouldn't be. I had some statistics here, but I only can find them.
now wait a minute. While people talk about my mic, how does Troy's mic sound? Your mic sound like it's popping in and out. Something's not right. I mean,
Okay, yeah. Is my mic bad, everybody? Yeah, so this reporter says he hasn't felt safe since we got here in 1619.
Wow.
right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. I'm a light of what happened to my son, and now Trey Nichols. I'm on edge. Yeah, I mean those are both terrible tragedies. Whatever happened to police reform, and training, and so this type of thing doesn't happen. It's almost like they don't want to fix the problem. Man, it's like they don't want to fix the problem. I mean, the police reform. Did they even pass that bill on police reform?
Yeah. Well, yeah. This right here. It said so too. We feed. No, what do they need to do? The toy might sound good. Without what she was saying was that what I said was about the police officers. All of them need to, how their chest is out all the time. They need to bring their chest down. And the face, they need to fix the face. Because that stuff is not cool.
Right. Ms. Malloy says she thinks that the police reform was just a scam to get people to calm down and probably vote because it seems to be getting worse versus better. Yeah, exactly. What's your take on it, Drummer?
Yeah, I think it's a big time scam. Big time scam. Like
Yeah, the police reform.
it's getting worse versus better. It's getting
Yeah,
worse. It's like the thing to do is shoot now and deal with it later over some of the smallest things. So now we have to teach our kids, our sons, a certain way to talk and interact with the police. You know, you have to say, don't ask them why they pulled you over. Sit there, yes, 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 give them everything they need. Then what? Then they'll say you're being a smartass.
right. Well, one
So
thing I do see, one thing I do see on the TikTok algorithm is everybody talking back to, talking back to the police, whether they have the right to or not. No, I'm not opening my door. No, I'm not giving you. No, I don't have a license. I don't need to give you my license. I don't have to show you my license. First of all, I think people see that and imitate that, especially younger kids. I see it on TikTok. That's where they get all their information. The laws in that state might not be the same as where this video has been shot. So I think educating the youth and everybody on what your true rights are during once you get pulled over, um, would help.
exactly.
Yeah, and intimidating is not cool. No, and I think there's a lot
But
of that. Go ahead, Sharif.
to me, it seems like lately it doesn't matter what a person gets pulled over or something. That's what it seems like. It's getting worse on it. That they don't have to even if they want to say something or not, but they'll be scared. But it's up to the police. The police can be angry, had a bad day, and they'll do what they wanted to do. You know, so we can't even control that. But we'll be trying to, even if you do anything in the right order. And the police is supposed to be doing things in the right order too, because they were trained.
Right. Shay says it should be taught in driver's training and the laws for being pulled over. Yes, it should. I remember we used to have to go to driver's training. I don't even know if they have driver's training anymore.
That a long time.
They have driver training.
Oh,
What?
they do?
They're driver training now. You just got to pay more money.
Yeah,
It,
but
it used to be free in high school.
yeah, when we went to school, it was like
Yeah.
something you had to take. It was an elective or something, and you had to do the simulator, the whole everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Drive
And
parents a certain amount of time. You know what happens now? Let me tell you what happens now. When you turn 18, you can just go, apply, go take the driver's test. Boom. Guess what the driver's test is? You just drive around in the parking lot, back up and all that, and you're out of there 10 minutes later. We used to have to drive around the city for 30, 40 minutes.
Right.
They just giving them licenses. That's why there's all these accidents.
Yep.
Because you got drivers that don't know how to drive.
Yep. Because they go by the parallel parking. That's the most that they worry about. Yep. That's true.
yeah, it says you have to pay for it now, and I feel like they just pass people when they pay. Yes, it costs about what $600 to $700.
Yeah.
Jeez. But it was 2006. Now it's different.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, 2000, it is definitely different when you go to get your driver's license. And it seems like they suspend your driver's license for a lot more, give you citations for simple things more than they used to. So a lot of nonsense going on when it comes to pulling over people.
Yep. And another thing, if you're on your phone and that depends on the cop, if you're talking on the phone, they can take your phone from you and just spin you. They can take your phone from you.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that one, but yeah, Lachey says it's a money grab, and I think it is. It's a way that the state makes money. That's the way. I guess they get us back. We're not paying taxes or whatever, but yeah. We were talking about it earlier. It's no longer safe to go outside, even though it's safe to go outside. It's just a catchy topic, but
Free in the house. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks for joining in.
It's no longer safe to go outside. You gotta where you. I don't know about a lot of people, but I do. I watch my back everywhere I go. Who's watching? Who's not watching? Who's parked next to you? I like to park away from cars, really, so I can see my surroundings because a lot of people don't think something like that can happen to them. But people out here starving.
Right.
Yeah.
Out here that's not just out here trying to do whatever they can to eat.
Yeah.
Ladies,
Yeah. And if you think about it, if you ain't got it, you got a family at home, you got to get it. And some people they'll go get it, whether it's yours, somebody else's, just to feed their family. It's tough out there. Cherie says, women especially need to pay attention to our surroundings.
That's true.
I'm a people watcher anyway, so I'm always aware of who's and me and what they're doing, who's around me and what they are doing. Yeah, I'm kind of nosy myself. I'll be watching everything, and I think that's a good thing.
Important. First, it's very important.
just don't care it. Mind your own business.
Yeah, but we want to make sure everybody knows where to find us. You see the live stream. We stream live every Thursday. Topics will change. Tonight, we're just talking about it's no longer safe to go outside with COVID uh, and everything else that's going on. Everything else that's going on out there, mass shootings, police brutality, kids, kids running wild with guns. What was that you were saying earlier today, Drummer, about the 3-year-old or whatever coming to school?
That one where a 3-year-old shot this. They also had where what was the other? Oh, they found a baby. It was on a doorbell camera. The baby had a gun in a diaper, just walking around in the hallway with a gun. The father, I think, got arrested. What was it? The teacher, the 6-year-old who shot his teacher, who had the gun at school. Now, I really read deep into this one. He had the gun at school. The teachers told the principal and them a few times that, someone said he had a gun. Then they checked the backpack. It wasn't there. Then they said another teacher couldn't check it. And then he ended up shooting the teacher because the teacher questioned him about the gun.
Wow.
Whole mess. But they didn't act, which could have solved it. So I don't understand the fact of if you're a teacher, somebody may say he has a gun. Excuse me, but I'm about to grab this backpack. Matter of fact, let's lock the class down. Everybody in here gets searched. Because I'll take the consequences later if that's what happens. Just to save the kid's life first and then myself. Because I think I can handle a little 6-year-old trying to shoot me with a gun.
Yeah.
He had a gun, but she just didn't think he was going to shoot her because a couple of times he told people that he was going to shoot her.
Yeah, they should do something with the gun laws. Hold other people accountable. If it's a 6-year-old, the parent should be held accountable for whatever that child has done. If they're 8, go ahead.
I think it was 6th grade.
Oh, 6th grade.
6th grade. So that would be.
Yeah. So there was a mass shooting in Michigan, and this was a while back. But I remember that the parents tried to leave or whatever, but they are going to be held accountable in court for what their kid did up there in Michigan. So I think that's something that they should definitely look at. Let's see some of these. Oh yeah, there's a lot of crazy people out there. I always look over my shoulder because you never know. My parents taught me to always be aware of my surroundings. Yes, we did, baby girl. Yep, keep your head on a swivel. Especially, like we said. What'd you say, Drummer? What'd you say?
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear you, but I didn't hear what you said.
I just said keep your head on swivel.
And there's I was trying to bring up these statistics when it comes to gun violence. It says gun violence is well, it says gun violence is a public health epidemic in the United States. Every year, nearly 40,000 Americans are killed by guns, including more than 23,000 who die from firearm suicide, 14,000 who die by firearm homicide. So those are homicides. Nearly 500 who die by unintentional firearm injuries, so accidents. They said in 2019, the most recent year of data, they said there was 39,707 gun deaths, 109 every single day. So 109 deaths from guns every single day, and that was in 2019. I think those numbers are even more now. What do you guys think?
Great.
Yeah.
There's and they're not doing nothing about it. Like stripping gun law. You know what they did here in Georgia? They made it so you don't have to have it carried.
So
Legally, you can have a gun.
yeah, legally you can just carry. So it's like an open carry in Georgia.
Whatever.
If they're younger than 18, I feel that the parents need to be held accountable. What's being taught at home, what are they doing around the children? And then also, if the mental health problems that needs to be addressed, it starts at home. Very good observation. It's more just here in Metro Atlanta over the last 6 months. Yeah, so the gun violence has gotten out of control. And drummer's mic is low again.
You know, once you put that in people's head, now it's just gone. Now it's gone.
Only when you watch the playback, it might again. Drummer re-hooked up. We didn't have any problems with this mic before. He hooked it up a different way to his mixer, so we're getting a little bit of technical difficulties.
We'll go back the other way.
We'll get a new mic.
Troy's doing all the talking. Troy's doing all the talking anyway, you guys, so it doesn't matter.
Because we can't hear you.
Look at this.
No.
I was going to say something. I thought it was my phone getting.
Okay.
Sound effects are loud. They sound great. Everybody, I like the sound effects loud. I don't.
The mic is low, but the sound effect is loud as fuck. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm definitely going to get it. Probably go back to the old connection. Let me adjust the mic one more time. Okay. Does that sound better now? Man, mic is low. Okay. Okay. So what did Sheila say? Yes, whatever. Yep. Face, he's being cheap. I was just dealing with the same mic that was doing just until I decided to re-hook up some stuff.
Yeah. When you deal with audio, I don't know. I think it's a disease because you're always unhooking and trying different ways to hook stuff up. And so drummer listened to me. I was like, yeah, your mixer. He told me his mixer was you could plug it into the computer. I said, go ahead, try it. Sounded good at first. Now it sounds like shit.
Look, ourselves. And if we go to the check, if we go to the audio check, you guys, it looks like I'm doing pretty good here, don't you think? Wow, wow.
She said drummer's mic sounds like the teacher from the Peanuts. Yeah, see, now all the air is gone too, so it's definitely he's probably trying to get it fixed. But he got tired of y'all talking about him. Talk closer to the mic, Unc.
Talk closer.
That's not it.
So he's probably trying to fix that problem. But yeah, the gun violence. I mean, this is all kinds of violence, domestic violence that's going on. You know, like we said, there's a lot of people out there that are struggling. Has a lot to do with, mental health, stress. It's pretty stressful out there, especially when eggs cost as much as a Maybach. The price of the eggs.
When the person that's stressed, sometimes the people that's around them knowing that person is stressed, sometimes they need to try to help before they do the wrong stuff.
Yeah,
people just get handle it, so they just go in and do the wrong stuff.
Yeah, and also mental awareness. Just your own mental well-being. It's like we said, it's tough out there right now for a lot of people. Economy's bad. The jobs, you got to work 3 or 4 jobs just to make a living. Rent is sky high in most places. The younger generation can't afford houses right now because it's, the housing prices are astronomical. The house you could have bought for $120,000, now they want $250,000 for it. It's bad. The Fed just hiked the interest rate again, so the prices are going to go up on everything. It's just a bad time, economically, socially, here in America. And you got these idiots running the government.
I think the mid-wage need to go up for the people that don't have that much money.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Minimum wage goes up, but what are they going to do once minimum wage goes up? They just hike the prices up.
They already did.
Yeah. Let's see what Lachey says. A lot of people don't realize they need help because we've been conditioned not to tell our business and just deal with it on our own.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah,
when you're paying $10 for eggs, that's a problem. Yes, Cherie, that's a huge problem. When you're paying $10 for eggs, a dozen eggs, that's very expensive. The price of living, the cost of living is going sky high. And
the chickens are not laying the eggs like your normal way.
Yeah, that's
1, 2. Can I be heard now? How do I sound now, people? Do I sound better?
You sound great. Yeah. So I think what Cherie's saying here is that wages are not matching the inflation at all, and it's not. Inflation continually goes up, so people can't catch up. So if you're able to make more, you can't. It doesn't matter because the cost of living has gone up. The government has a lot to do with it. Population control, that's my theory. That's my baby. That's Brittany. She said population control. And we talked about that earlier. So when it's not safe to go outside, that's kind of the subject we're at. Out there in China, they're still having problems with COVID and still have lockdowns in a lot of places. And there's a lot of people who dies from COVID. So it's people with pre-existing conditions, people who are sick, or people, the elderly. Yeah, there's 7-point-something billion people in the world. 1 billion of them live in China. China cannot sustain all of those people on their resources. And people might say this might be a conspiracy theory, but that's, population control. Wonderful drumtastic. Your mic sounds great. Yes, it is. Replying to Sheena there. But that's it could be, could be just a virus that got out. Could be a natural virus. I honestly think it was man-made in a laboratory. Same thing as AIDS. Where did AIDS come from? And that was directed to a certain group of people for population control for a certain group of people. Same thing with the Tuskegee, experiment. So the governments are really not trustworthy.
So we also got to be cautious. Make sure you just feed the best you can. Just feed.
Yeah.
And also wash your hands the best you can. And have hand sanitizer. When you go to the gas pump, some of them have that glove, glove that you can wear too. It's all options. It's up to you.
Yep. It's a lot going on right now in front of our faces. And Dr. Sebi was silenced for that reason. Yeah. So if you guys don't know who Dr. Sebi is, we actually had his son on, I believe. It was his son on a couple episodes back. This man has cured AIDS, diabetes, all based on diet. And like we were talking earlier, eggs are $10 because the chickens aren't. I don't know if this is completely true, but the chickens are not having as many eggs as they used to, and that's because of the feed that the chicken farmers were giving them. So the chicken farmers were giving them a certain feed, and that feed was making them not, have as many eggs. So once they changed the feed, one chicken farmer showed that the production of eggs went up after they changed the feed. Welcome back, drummer.
I'm wondering, can you hear me?
Yes, we can definitely hear you.
Am I too low? What's going on, people?
It sounds good.
Right. Just right.
Oh, Sharif, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Did you switch mics?
Not only that, drummer, it was ready. It was good.
You said, did I do what, Troy?
Did you switch mics?
No, I went back to the old hookup like it was before. I switched it back.
Yeah, don't listen to me no more.
You know what? Oh, so now everybody knows I only listen to Troy. And I think he did that on purpose. He needed something to laugh about. So I'll be the butt of the joke. I can't get – is my sound – You don't hear my sound effects, do you?
No.
I don't know what happened to sound effects.
We'll get it right the next show, but your mic sounds great. I just thought it would be better just to have everything going in one way.
Oh, that was cool, though. It was a good trial.
Yeah, so we know not to do that.
Now. I mean, we're learning. We're still learning.
To do that.
Yeah, but yeah, you sound much, much better.
Thanks a lot, Troy. I appreciate you.
He said, don't do me like that. It was all you, Bob.
Yeah, that's true. True, Brittany. That is true.
What Brittany say? Brittany know her daddy be setting people up for the failure.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't.
Oh, that's why. Okay, now. Yeah, I'm still messing with it. Keep talking, Troy. You're talking.
Said, I had to switch here because I kept losing you. You kept losing us on Facebook, or because y'all she switched to YouTube. That's good.
That's what's up.
There we go.
Sounds good.
There we go.
So Sharif, we were talking about you got everything hooked up. All right, cool.
What are we talking about?
We were just talking about Dr. Sebi.
Okay.
we were talking about the eggs, how the eggs are $10. People can't afford eggs, and we were talking about some farmers were showing that the chickens weren't producing a lot of eggs based on the feed they were giving the cheap feed that they were giving the chickens. They changed the feed, so the chickens are now giving more eggs. And then we got into Dr. Sebe. Drummer, why don't you share with people the Styles P?
Oh, okay. So Pharmacy for Life, they call it hip hop's first health food store. First health food store. I just recently started buying like black seed oil, all in tablets. Let me see. Black seed oil, sea moss, and soursop. And I take that once. You can take 1 to 2 every day. I only take 1. It's been over a month. Do I see a difference? Yes. I'll be totally honest. Yes, I see a difference in my bowels, the way I feel. You also can't take this type of stuff that's 100% vegan, natural. The only ingredients in this is what's on the bottle. So if it's soursop, it's soursop leaf or whatever. If it's sea moss, it's straight 100% vegan sea moss. So let me see. What did I say? Pharmacy. Pharmacy.
Yeah, Pharmacy for Life. Because we were talking about the eggs and the chemicals that are being put in some of the foods that we're eating. Definitely, it's no longer safe to eat out from what's from outside either.
No.
Yes, I have a lot of sour sop tea here at home. I'll bring you some. Thank you.
Boom. I just put up the link to Pharmacy. It's a 100% black-owned company, and they got a lot of nice reviews. It took me over a year before I actually bought something because I wanted to, sit down and research.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Well, you can get oil or you can get pills. I prefer pills because I don't like the oil, but I'm going to get the oil of oregano. All this stuff, each individual thing that you look at, it's going to tell you underneath what's in it and what it does for your body. So a lot of this stuff they say can cure cancer. They're not saying they're doctors or anything, but from Dr. Sebi's research and this other research that everybody knows about now, you can take this stuff and it does help depending on if you eating right, if you not eating certain things. They're all vegan. What made me really look at it was the guys, Jadakiss, Styles P. I kept looking like they are skinny, they're slim, they look young. So I went and started looking. I'm like, wow, they're vegan and they take this medicine. They probably take about 20 pills a day.
Wow.
But it's something that is good for everything. Your libido. They got something called gut instincts for your stomach to clean out your colon. They got something to clean out your blood. And they take all this stuff daily. And once you take it for a month or so, that's when you'll start feeling the effects, they say. It's been like 45 days for me. And I honestly do feel a difference.
They also do we call it we call it Satan.
Shakes?
Satan.
No. Now I know they do have some smoothie places. They probably do.
Yeah.
But this is the thing that a lot of people don't know. All these smoothie places that we go to and we go in and we're getting a smoothie and it's so good. It has sweetener, sugar. Now, the next time you go in, tell them don't put no sweetener in it and watch how it tastes. You might as well make your smoothie at home. Then you can add a little bit of honey, but they give you sweetener, which is no good for you. And one day I asked I said, do you guys put sweetener in there? And they said, yes. So I stopped going to smoothie places because smoothies was giving me this phlegm. And I kept wondering why. Sugar, high content of sugar, sweetener, terrible for you.
Okay.
So yeah, they taste good. Protein shakes, I'm thinking Reef Beats referring to. Oh, protein shakes. Yes, Sharif. They do. Not on this site, but they have something else. It could be they have something else. Let me look and see.
Yeah,
Shoot.
they have their own. I believe they have their own protein shake. Where they're from, that's where he's usually at. He's at the Farmer for Life, but they also have protein shakes there on the block.
They have another facility.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Jada Kiss also sells coffee. Him and his family started a coffee brand.
A coffee, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's with the prices of everything going up. I mean, eggs $10 a dozen. That's crazy.
I seen them at Aldi's for $4 and something a dozen, and I don't eat eggs at all.
Yeah. Talking about this with a friend of mine the other day, it seems like they taste different. Eggs taste different from when we were younger. Scrambled eggs, they just don't taste the same.
You know what they make
brown eggs.
When I have had some eggs, didn't really put too much salt because I'm not a big salt. They taste like they were salty. So I was like, I'll put a little bit of salt, and I don't use salt. I use that pink Himalayan salt. So I don't know. I don't really eat eggs like I used to. I just don't try to do dairy anymore. Yes, the eggs taste a lot different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. You never know what they're putting in this crap, man.
Do you still drink milk? Sharif, you drink milk?
So drink milk. I haven't drank milk in a long time. I used to drink milk, but I don't buy them like that.
I don't like it. It's nasty.
So like
there was one clip I used to. It might have been Dr. Sabi. A clip he compared. We're the only mammal on the planet that keeps drinking milk after adolescence.
Wow.
Cows have to drink milk, right? Because they have to gain so much weight quickly because they're a big animal. Whales, right? You have humpback whales. They give milk to their young, but after they reach a certain point, they no longer drink milk. Cows don't drink milk. We're the only species on the planet that continues to drink milk after adolescence.
I've had it straight from the cow before. Oh, they processed it now. They processed it. Straight from the cow, it tastes really different. Thick.
But didn't they always process it? Or is that something that started 30 years ago?
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, I thought they always, but you know what? You think about it, like we talked about before, people are passing away from heart attacks and all of a sudden having a stroke. But remember, my parents are in their 70s. Sharif's parents are in their 70s, yours too. But they, were back when their parents had gardens. They grew a lot of stuff, greens, tomatoes. So now we're buying everything from the store. We're letting somebody else grow it. I want to start growing.
Yeah, definitely. You got enough room out there, Drummer. Drummer has a great place. You definitely has enough room to go start growing. But
I want to start
because now you have supermarket food, and then you have things called Whole Foods. Where you go to Whole Foods where everything's supposed to be organic.
Supposed to be. And then you go into the grocery stores, you have an organic section. Mm-hmm.
And then you have, so what's the difference? Is it the pesticides? Is it the excuse me.
What makes it organic?
Right.
How was it grown?
You said organic, that's without the spray? Is that what that is?
I think it's without the spray. It's just grown naturally. It's just grown naturally. No hormones. There's a lot of different hormones and crossbreeding of vegetables. Back in the day, I was reading something. Carrots used to be white. Carrots didn't used to be orange.
What?
Yeah, carrots back in the day were white. They weren't orange. It's a root. If you look at any root, if you pull up a root from the ground, what color is it? What color is the root?
White.
White. If you take a potato, even though it has brown skin, because that's what a potato is. Potato is a root. If you take the skin off the potato, what color is it? What color is a potato?
White.
Because it's a root, just like carrots. Carrots have been genetically changed and they're orange. You go to the store now and you open up a melon and there's no seeds. Why is there no seeds? Do you remember going to the park when you were younger and you're eating a watermelon? What did you have to do? Had to constantly spit out seeds. Now you have seedless watermelons.
Yeah, you can chew them things right up.
I got a bad feeling about this.
You got it, because I now when I go to the store, I eat a lot of fruit and I try to find grapes with seeds and watermelon with seeds, and you cannot find them.
Right.
And I buy grapes maybe once a week. And I found one with seeds in it once in the past month or so.
Right.
They're seedless.
Jeez. That's the same thing with what are those? Those. Have you ever had cotton candy grapes?
Yes, they're sweet. They're good.
They're very good, very sweet. But do you remember cotton candy? Do you ever remember that kind of grape?
No. Never
heard about it until like a couple years ago. They're delicious, but they're very sweet. But it tastes like cotton candy.
So how are they good? They're growing, got to be doing something different in the growing process.
Right. What are they doing? How are they coming up with these different types of fruits?
Yeah.
She says you just heard about them. Yeah, they taste like cotton candy. No telling what they're putting in the foods. It's time to grow our own. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
I read everything to make sure the cholesterol is low, the sugar is low, and the carbs. Mm-hmm. Because too much carbs and sugar and cholesterol is what is taking us out. Those are the main things that's giving us high blood pressure. People are having heart attacks just out of nowhere. Why?
Right.
Man, I go walk every day, and now I'm at the point where I'm running now. Good. So I'll run. So let's get out there and move. Come on.
You got to definitely keep moving.
Got to keep moving. You got to pump your heart. We got to eat better. I know it's hard. It's expensive.
That's the thing. It's expensive. It's so expensive to eat right. And then, we eat a lot of processed food. If you go out and buy vegetables, they're not going to keep long in the refrigerator. So you gotta cook them right away, and eat them right away. So yeah, it gets very expensive to try and eat healthy.
It does,
especially when you can just go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger. It's so convenient to get stuff that's not good for you, and it's cheaper, right?
I can say one thing. I don't know if a lot of people like turkey legs or turkey wings, but turkey legs and turkey wings are not expensive. I just bought some. My wife likes the flat and I like the drum. And I think I got 2 drums and 2 flats for like $12.
You know what? When you start doing that and then everybody else starts doing that, they're going to raise their price too.
Well, they're going to do it anyway because people buy them, but just not a lot. But I like them in the oven. Really good. I just have one.
They're good.
Yeah.
But like I said, chicken wings too. They either can't find them or they're expensive.
Chicken wings are terrible. The price went way up.
Did anybody see that there was a big hen farm or chicken farm that caught on fire?
Oh, I didn't put that one.
I seen it, but I didn't go and research it. But I did see somebody post it. I'm going to look right now. Troy, why don't you read those comments?
She says, Brittany says, I love turkey, just not turkey bacon. It's something about turkey bacon that doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it tastes like it, not real. Yeah.
Let me see.
I've been more daily thanks to you, drummer.
Wait, what did she say?
I've been more daily thanks to you.
What does that mean?
Walking?
Yes. Get in every day. Let me go look. I'm glad y'all said that. Hold on. Let me look. I likes to see what I did. Oh, there we go. 10,000
steps.
115. Yesterday, 9,241. Let's see. And the day before that, Tuesday, 11,631.
That's good. That's good. Keep it up, drummer.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. 3 days ago, approximately 100,000 hens killed in a fire. Will you get out of the way? Hens killed in a fire at Hillendale Farms in Bozara. I don't know what that is. That's what it said.
Jeez, how many?
100,000. Firefighters were called to Hillendale Farms on Swartz Road on Saturday.
This is in your area?
I don't know what area.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Supply and demand. Supply is going up or going down. Now there's more demand. So the prices go up.
Oh, it's Bazaar Egg Farm. What city is that?
Yeah, so you definitely gotta eat healthier for one.
Definitely.
Try our best to save money, which is kind of hard when everything is so expensive. So yeah, it's I don't think
crazy.
Wants to get a compound, grow our own food, have our own land, don't have to worry about anything.
I don't know about the cows and the chickens. For me, I definitely can grow a lot of vegetables and stuff. Now me, I'm a fisherman, so I can go fishing and just catch me a bunch of fish and I can live off of some fish, honestly. Some salmon, some catfish, some perch, some bass, you name it, whiting. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Or you can get them land with the pond in the back.
There you go.
Yeah.
Stock your own fish. That'll be
stock your own. Oh, the Hillendale Farms is in Bozara, Connecticut.
Okay.
It was in Connecticut. 100,000 hens. The whole place burnt completely down. What a coincidence. Now it's gonna go. Eggs gonna go up to $20. Y'all better stop eating them eggs.
Yeah.
Stop eating them eggs. Where are you going to go catch salmon at, drummer? Christy, wherever there is to catch salmon, I will go there. That's where. I'm gonna laugh with you. Sound effects sound good.
Everything sounds good.
Why was it burned down? They up to something. Exactly. That's what I said. They're up to something. So really, my mic and everything do sound great.
Yep, everything's perfect.
I'm leaving it like this then.
Okay.
Listen to your daddy, Brittany.
All right, it's about that time. We thank everybody for coming in, dealing with us as we work through those technical difficulties. You guys stayed on. We appreciate y'all. We really do. We're gonna have to give something away next week. What do you think? What do you guys say? We're gonna give them away.
Yeah, we're gonna give
anything away. Let's give something away.
Let's get some away. Maybe an end of the winter hoodie or something.
There we go.
Yeah, go back to playing our game for it too. No draw. Put the name in the hat or nothing. We're gonna play. You got to answer the questions on the game, music or something. We're gonna do. So we're gonna get back to that. Oh wait, before we go though, Troy, we can't forget this. Now everybody, I got sidetracked because of the sound effect. Now, you know, the merchandise we all got on here, we all got on something different. I don't know what Troy's got on. He's fronting today. But anyway, we're going to put up the link. So we'd appreciate if you support, get some of that merchandise, T-shirts and hats and hoodies. What you want, some socks. You want your coffee mug, whatever you want, you can get it. Go there. Click shop. Also, let's not forget about the blacklist. Troy, while I put up the link, run it down about the blacklist form.
Okay, so the blacklist is a place where you go for small business owners to network, to show off your product, go back and forth. We have plenty of people that have gotten clients off the blacklist. Show your product. if you're wanting something, go on there and see and buy from these small businesses. We created it for small business owners to be a network throughout the state, throughout the different states, throughout the country, for you to find small business owners, majority Black owned, and do comments with them.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself. And
make sure you check out
man, you know what's crazy? When you did that, I was looking at my other screen where I comment, and you was talking, and I'm like, it was crazy because I was like, I didn't do that.
All right.
That's the blacklist promo. That's the blacklist promo that Troy put together. And we always talk about everything else, but let's talk about Everett Creative. That is Troy. He does this thing with all these graphics and this video. All this stuff you see that's put together is done by Troy. So we got to give Troy a big hand, y'all. I'm telling you. Yeah. Troy is a big part of it.
Just don't listen to me when it comes to hooking up audio.
I'm the audio man. Troy's the video graphics guy. And Sharif is the audio man as well. So Sharif, guess it's about that time. Take us on out of here.
Yeah, I want to say thank you for watching us, and have a safe weekend. And thank you for watching episode 74. And I'll see you in 75 next week.
Yeah, we'll see you in 75. But don't forget, Saturday we'll be launching the discussion about basketball. Sharif and Drummer are talking about basketball. That's going to be scheduled tomorrow. It will air on Saturday. That's the Royal Court. And make sure you check that out. It'll be scheduled tomorrow. We're out.
We're in a lot of trouble because less than 3% of you people read books. Listen to me. Television is not the truth. Television is a goddamn amusement park. Television is a circus, a carnival, a traveling troupe of acrobats, storytellers, dancers, singers, jugglers, sideshow freaks, lion tamers, and football players. We'll tell you anything you want to hear. We lie like hell. We'll tell you any shit you want to hear. We deal in illusions, man. None of it is true. You're beginning to believe the illusions. This is mass madness, you maniac. In God's name, you people are the real thing. We are the illusion.